Coach Taylor, I'm at the bus stop. There's the bus. I'm waiting for somebody. We're gonna have an interview with somebody really cool. So let's see if she is on this bus. If she's not on this one, she'll be on the next one. I'll get you in a minute. Okay, so I'm here at the Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf, and you know I love to drink my cafe lattes. Well, every now and again I stroll into this one at this corner shop, and I get served by the most beautiful girl, and I'm gonna talk with her for a minute. You know, when I was standing over there on the bus, I was waiting for her to get off, but she slid off and slid by me. Hi.
Hello there. How are you today?
We're gonna go where it's a little less noisy. We get a lot of traffic here, so we're gonna just slip into a parking lot or something, and we're gonna have a conversation. Let's go. Lead me to the parking lot.
All right, let's go. Now, I've been working here for going on 8 months now.
Okay.
And this place, actually this Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf, it saved me. I was out in Palm Springs. I was homeless, and I was going through a rough patch in my life, and I moved out here, and I came here and I put in my application. I told Wesley, I said, I'm really just looking for a place to relocate and, start taking care of my son. And she gave me a shot, and I've been here ever since.
Oh, that's cool. But you got another bigger story that, this is going to be airing in like prisons all over the place. This is for GOGI TV, like we talked about.
TV.
Yeah, and so you and I were talking, you asked a little bit about what I did, and I kind of told you about GOGI and everything, and then you asked a few more questions, and then you told me something. What did you tell me?
Yes, my father has been, he is my best friend, and he spent the majority of his life behind bars, and it affected me in a big way. I was missing the most important man of my life for a long time, and it
Tough stuff.
It is.
Yeah.
He wasn't there from birth on up. I just met my dad, and he's awesome. He got out 2 years ago, and ever since then, we've had our father-daughter dates. He's consistent. Every 2 weeks, we go out, we go to a play, or we go watch a movie, and getting to know him as a grown woman is a challenge because, it was a part of me that was missing that I didn't understand at first.
What was it like growing up knowing that your dad wasn't around, or did you know where he was?
I knew where he was. I was told as a young girl that he was locked up, but he was in trouble for a few things and that he would be home soon. The older that I got, the more I realized what that trouble was. And it was hard. It was very hard.
How did it affect you growing up and not having dad there? What did that mean to you?
It hurt. All my friends at school, they got to participate in the father-daughter dances, and they would come to school and tell me stories about how their dad took them for ice cream. Little things like that I didn't get as a child. And
were you angry?
I wasn't angry. More so, I was disappointed. I felt like, why didn't I get a chance to have that bond with my dad? What wasn't special about me that I didn't have my father to take me out for ice cream on Saturdays?
So you kind of thought it might have had something to do with you?
Yeah, in a way. It felt like I had done something wrong, because not only was my father missing, my mother was missing as well. I was raised by my grandmother, and we grew up in San Bernardino in a very small town, and questions that I had were unanswered up until I became an adult, and I had to deal with it and cope with it in order to let it go and to forgive him and forgive myself and to move on.
Okay, now this is the part I want you to really, really watch. This is the part that's critical. Okay, so your daddy's coming home.
Daddy is
Tell me about that. How did you hear? What did it mean to you when you first saw him? Were you nervous? Did your heart beat? Did your hands get sweaty? Tell me.
I was So ecstatic. The day
Like what?
that he came
Tell me.
home. The day he came home, I actually drove out there to see him. Me, my sister, and my brother. We all drove out there and we met him on the way home. We saw him walk out the gate. You know,
You did? You met him at the gate?
It was
Oh, wow.
absolutely wonderful. I mean, I couldn't even describe it. My heart sang, and you know, it was great. We went out for lunch, and you know, we made plans and we talked, and it didn't feel like, you know, the day would ever end. And
What was he saying? What was he thinking? What was it like for him?
he wasn't really speaking much, you know. He was just asking questions about, you know, who we were and how life has been, and you know, things that he had planned on doing now upon release. And he's kept his promises. Up until-
Really?
Yes, he has. He has kept his
Wow, what does
promises.
that mean to you? For that man, it was gone for so long to keep his promises. What does that
It
mean?
makes it, you know, it removes the hurt that I felt for so many years, because I felt that he had left me.
Wait. Did you hear that? I mean, did you really hear that? I want you to say it again, because so many guys sitting there watching this right now think that nothing can remove the hurt. I want you to say that one more time.
Yes, he did. You know, the day that he got released, and he hugged me and he promised me that he would never leave me again. And it removed all that anger and all the hurt and all the questions that I had ever had, because it didn't matter anymore. He was there. And he
So
made
cool.
up for it. It was 20 years, 20 long years, but that one moment, that 20 seconds made up for it.
Wow. What about your son?
My son.
He has a
son.
granddaddy now.
He does. He has grandpa to take him to the park and play catch. And, you know, he wasn't there for me, but he is there for my grandchild. And I kind of feel like, in a way, he's making up for not only the time he missed with me, you know, but the time that he missed with my sister, with my brother. You know, he's there for his grandchildren, which makes me believe that if things could have been different, if circumstances could have been different, I know he would have been there for me.
Wow. Okay. Now you have a shift you're gonna do. Let's
Yes.
walk you to work.
All right.
I'm so excited. The girl with the dad, with the baby, with the job. Everything's looking up for you.
Awesome. I'm a lucky girl. It took a while, but I have them, so I can't complain.
And now you go to work.
And now I go to work.
All right. See you later. That is really cool. I mean, and that's what I'm talking about. Really, everything you've ever done that might have disappointed anyone can be erased in that magical moment. Those magical moments are what we hang on to. So, learn your GOGI tools and know that those magical moments can be made by you right now. Wow, I think on that one, I think I'm gonna have another cafe latte.